Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com here with you, bringing you another great week of a lot of brand new stuff from New Hampshire-based musicians from across the spectrum of genres. All kinds of interesting things for you this week. So what do you say we dive right in? Up first, now we featured them on the show before. The project is called KWL, but they seem to be pretty prolific. They put out a lot of really interesting stuff. So we're going to open it up with a brand new track. Just came out this month from KWL, and this is called, and they always have interesting titles to go with their very interesting music. It's called King Snowman Lost His Jewel, and Jewel is J-U-U-L. King Snowman Lost His Jewel by KWL to open up this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
It's not so much more and more you're out of touch. You're saying things you can't will tell you it's only your pride. You keep on going, you cannot stop. Tell yourself it's no bad, plus your tired blood starts to clot. Why you fight with Kippy?
That was KWL opening up this week's local outbreak with King Snowman Lost His Jewel. Poor King Snowman. Next up on this week's local outbreak, it's going to get heavy. This is Bjorn's Hall, and this track is called High Command. I like this a lot. This is really good. Next up on local outbreak. Oh, that's great. That is Bjorn's Hall. The track is called High Command. Next on Local Outbreak, let's see. The band is called Bristol Hum, although they're not from Bristol. They're from Dover, but Bristol Hum. And the track is called Postictal State. I don't know if I'd be able to say that word correctly on the first try. Postictal State by Bristol Hum. Next up on this week's Local Outbreak.
Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Hey everybody, this is Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. Matt Connerton here with you from IPMNation.com. Let's keep it going. I think we've played this band on the show before a while back. They're called Lobotomobile, and they got some brand new stuff, so let's give this a listen. This is called Compost. Next up on Local Outbreak by the band Lobotomobile. I like them a lot. Really cool sound, a lot of fun. Check it out. Here it is. That was Lobotomobile with a track called Compost. Before that, we heard Bristol Hum with Postictal State. Next up on this week's Local Outbreak, I like this a lot. This is a band I definitely was not familiar with prior. They're called The Last King, which is a cool title. And the name of the song is Obscenity, up next on this week's Local Outbreak. That was Obscenity by The Last King on this week's Local Outbreak. Next, another new band, or at least new to me. They may be new to you, but they've got some brand new stuff. This is called, the band is Baby New Moon, and new is spelled N-U, Baby New Moon. And the track is called Bleeding Out. Next on this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
you're sorry again, just so you can come running back in the end. I know you're not done making me feel your pain. You're not done playing all your games. Well, if you want me to feel more alone, why don't you just break all of my bones? Maybe then I'll feel a sense of relief, unlike all the shit that you've done to me. You scream at me till there's nothing left, and when I hold my breath, I swallow all you say. You make me feel worthless, yet I'm to blame for it. You turned your back on me, and now I'm left to bleed. You love to watch me bleed while I sit here begging on my knees. I'm begging on my knees. You said you're sorry again, just so you can come running back in the end. I know you're not done making me feel your pain. You're not done playing all your games. Well, if you want me to feel more alone, why don't you just break all of my bones? Maybe then I'll feel a sense of relief, unlike all the shit that you've done to me. Well, I hope that when you hear my voice, it lays a ringing noise. And I hope that you never forget all the shit that you say, 'cause I know that I never will. I never will. You scream at me till there's nothing left, and when I hold my breath, I swallow all you say. You make me feel worthless, yet I'm to blame for it. You turned your back on me, and now I'm left to bleed. You love to watch me bleed while I sit here begging on my knees. I'm begging on my knees.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Welcome back. This is Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPMNation.com. Matt Connerton here with you, as I am every week. And let's do a little hip-hop. We haven't done any hip-hop in a while. Here's a gentleman who I think I'm going to be interviewing soon. His name is GSMF Best. And this track is called Can't Lose. It's the radio edit, of course. Next up on this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Tax on the beat, DC on the keys. I'm gonna lose like that, you dig? GS, the best. Yeah. I'm double dutching out the road too. Getting to the money, all I know to do. Tax on the beat, I take them boy to school. DZ on the keys, how I'm gon' lose? I'm double dutching out the road too. Getting to the money, all I know to do. Tax on the beat, I take them boy to school. DZ on the keys, how I'm gon' lose? I I got balls like a jail, black like Tony Snell, like the bat that Christian Bell bought mission fail. I get it out the mud, got my only judge. I got a dark skin thick when I be in the fudge. Cause it's the fuzz, that be a copper. I don't drink mud, I smoke weed and eat lobster. They flow on toddler, mine's on Tonka. Dork your girl a champagne cork and I pop her. I like the hustle, I chill with the robbers. How I used to pitch, I could've played for the Dodgers. I'm a Greg like my son and my father. It's going hard, I feel get harder. Yeah, I'm a nigga you can't bother. Smoke on Wheezy, I call the Pat Carter. Yeah, I'm the best that you ever heard. I'm fly, but they the bird niggas. I ride on my curb. I'm high, that's my word, nigga. No lie, I won't swerve. I'm from the bricks like a jersey. GS is the best, illest with the words, nigga. I'm double dutching out the road too. Getting to the money, all I know to do. Tax on the beat, I take them boy to school. DZ on the keys, how I'm gon' lose. Hey, I'm double dutching out the road too. Getting to the money, all I know to do. Tax on the beat, I take them boy to school. DZ on the keys, how I'm gon' lose. I'm sick, spitting cold these fever bars. This is hitting the roach with the tweezer bars. Came from the bottom, going to the top. If it's shit good, I'm gon' shop. On with 12, but I'm gon' cop. Let go these shells, bet he gon' drop. Blowing gas, car sick go. I'm a split star, no flip mode. I double me, I don't have a clone. Get it all with the muscle, didn't have a loan. Yeah, I just let it in Babylon. I seen real niggas get they tat alone. I'm a real nigga, I get my battle on. Conversation short, but my barrel long. Yeah, I'm you can't scare, dog. I'm Ricky with the die, keep a pair, dog. Grizzly, I'm a bear, dog. This is mine, I can't share, dog. I ain't losing time, I'm on a tear, dog. Yeah, diamond in the rough, I'm red, dog. I'm double dutching out the road too. Getting to the money, all I know to do. Tax on the beat, I take them boy to school. DZ on the keys, how I'm gon' lose. Hey, I'm double dutching out the road too. Getting to the money, all I know to do. Tax on the beat, I take them boy to school. DZ on the keys, how I'm gon' lose.
That was Can't Lose from GSMF Best. I think I know what the MF stands for. I'm not sure about the GS, but anyway, on this week's Local Outbreak, before that, we heard Baby New Moon with Bleeding Out. Next up on this week's Local Outbreak, this is another band I just heard for the first time. They're called Mechanical Process, and the name of the track is Shovel Face. All one word, Shovel Face by Mechanical Process on this week's Local Outbreak.
You never know what life just to live this way. The agony, fighting it hard to break. One day, you don't know, facing the fear, no pain. The hard attack, you collapse, breathing the world you hate. I was just a little kid living on fear, growing up hard around the verge of tears, sitting on the ground, yelling, I'm right here. Beneath demon and pain, you feel.
That is Shovel Face by Mechanical Process on this week's Local Outbreak. Next, this is another band new to me, Saving Vice, some brand new stuff. This is called Run to You. Run to You by Saving Vice, next on this week's Local Outbreak. That is Saving Vice, a great track called Run to You on this week's Local Outbreak. We'll do something a little sort of electronic. Haven't really done that yet this week. This project is called Tomality, like tonality, but with an M, Tomality. And this is called Context. A quick but catchy track next on Local Outbreak.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
This is Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. We do have time for one more, but before we do that, I want to remind everybody, of course, please go to IPMNation.com/Local Outbreak, and you can get access to the full archive of shows going all the way back to the beginning. It's now been over 9 years. 9 years and some change of Local Outbreak, so very, very proud of that. And thank you to everybody who makes that happen. Thank you to all who continue to support local music. Whether you're a casual observer or an active participant or somewhere in between, thank you so much. And, of course, thank you to 100.1 The Planet for the continuing support and carrying this show every week and supporting local music, because I don't know if you've noticed, but not all FM stations do that. So that's a very, very nice thing and very wonderful. And, you know, it's a service to the community, really. So thank you so much. And if you want to get in touch with me about maybe you have some music you want to submit to the show, maybe even schedule an interview, what have you, there's a couple ways you can do it. Send me an email at submissions@IPMNation.com. You can attach an MP3 or two. Submissions@IPMNation.com, or you can also contact us right through the Local Outbreak Facebook page. Speaking of which, please give that a like if you haven't done that yet. Would appreciate that very much, and that'll help to keep you posted on all the things happening with Local Outbreak and new shows and all that stuff. So anyway, thank you all very, very much, and we're going to wrap up with one more quick dose of hip-hop. This is DZ The Gift. DZ The Gift is his name, and this track is called Where I Left You, to wrap up this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
I'm here to wake up to earth, put a crack in the pavement. From working grave shit to watching grave ish. I'm a knowledgeable man with logical hands. Doc said I didn't pass a mental scan. With the pen I excite them. With this moment I recite gems. Living legibly, smoke incredibly. Nauseousness on beats. It's an arsonist spitting gas on your street. Smooth from my sharp edges. Keep moving in that direction, you gon' beyond legends. Be the poor, pray for the mother that lost her daughter, and the loss coming for her only boy. How we spend here? You wanna get in here, but your time disappears in due time. But some things can't wait on. My face card is like a credit card. Check my credit score. Microphone, there it goes. Where I left you, and right by my side is right where I kept you. Microphone, there it goes. Where I left you, and right by my side is right where I kept you. If you collab with me, you can get a grasp of me. This is no hack on beats. Keep it true type, I do me. No matter who you type, I keep it fluid like I'm a cold teacher. Never outreach of a soul meeting. No one believed in my skill till they got set. Mopped up the cabin, running all night, watching clocks overlapping. Self-control means more than you think. Your New Year's blessing is music by me. Hoods, blocks, suburb, or street. Call it what you have to. Never focus on the front of me. Just dwelling on the enemy. Corrected energy. It's a mood placement. A real man on the land is who gave you flavor. Let me pay my tab and get out of your fakeness.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.